He won an Emmy, revealed his first mushroom trip, and then walked off the stage like a legend. The crowd roared as Bryan Cranston stepped onto the Jimmy Kimmel Live stage, a gleaming Emmy trophy in his hand. He smiled, waved to the audience, and settled into the chair opposite Jimmy Kimmel. 7 Emmys now, Jimmy beamed. How does it feel? Bryan chuckled. Honestly, surreal. This one's for the studio, and ironically, it's also the first one I've accepted while still recovering from my first mushroom trip. The audience erupted in laughter. Jimmy blinked, stunned. Wait, mushrooms like? Psychedelic mushrooms? Bryan leaned forward, lowering his voice as if sharing a secret. Yeah, Vegas. After shooting Wrapped, the crew convinced me to try a tiny piece. I thought nothing happened until the ceiling melted into a disco ball, and I spent 20 minutes telling a cactus my life story. The audience howled, but he continued. Somewhere between the spinning lights and the talking plants, I realized how grateful I am for this life. And then, out of nowhere, the call came I had won. Jimmy opened his mouth to respond, but Bryan stood suddenly, holding the Emmy high. You know what? I think that's all I needed to say. He set the Emmy on the desk, gave a dramatic bow, and walked straight off the stage. The studio went silent, then exploded in cheers as Jimmy Kimmel stared after him, laughing in disbelief. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryan Cranston just walked off with the most iconic exit in Emmy history. Want more jaw-dropping celebrity moments like this? Subscribe now and never miss the next unforgettable exit.